Good morning. Today I want to talk about salt, how we used it a long time ago. Before I start, I want to talk a little bit about my history as a butcher. I learned the trade for 3 years when I was 15 to 18 years old, and then I made myself a rule. Whenever I start somewhere, I must stay there for half a year if I like it or not. And after 1 year, I must quit and go in a different area. So I learn different things from different areas. That means I moved around a lot. I worked in 8 different places. And in Germany, when you're a butcher, you have a Verbandsbuch. Everything where I worked is written in there, so I have proof that I worked wherever I was working. Now I want to come to the subject of today. I posted once a while ago that we used only curing salt. That means number 1 curing salt in Germany that was pre-mixed. And that's all we had. We used only regular salt and curing salt. So somebody posted that I'm wrong, that they have number 1 and number 2 curing salt in Germany. And I worked in Germany for a long time. We had only 2 salts. In general, if you, for example, salt back fat we salted only with regular salt. And sometimes in the summertime, the fat didn't go so good in the store. So we had it laying there 4 or 5 months in salt. And since fat got no moisture in it, once you want to use it, just wash it off and lay it a little while in water and you're fine. You can smoke it and can use it. And curing salt, we had only once curing salt. In the beginning, salpeter was around, but it was not allowed anymore after a few years. And we never used it. It never was used in the butcher store. And curing salt was always used if you want to make the meat red. I never heard of safety and all that stuff what you hear here on Facebook or on YouTube. I never heard about that in Germany. So, but we're now 50 years later. I'm in a country here for 50 years. Maybe they changed it over there, I don't know. So I had to find out before I opened my mouth. So whenever I go to Germany, I bring some spices with in a butcher supply store from Hanover. So I called there because I have the receipts from my stuff. And I asked her if they have now 2 curing salt, number 1 and number 2. And she asked, what the hell are you talking about? So I explained it. And she said, no, we have only 1 salt, but we have now different strengths. 0.05, 0.06, and 0.09. That means when you want to make it red faster, you use 0.9. For example, for when you inject water in it. That means inject brine in it, then makes it red faster. When you make any hard salami, I asked specifically, they use only number 5, 0.05. So I asked also about salpeter, because I see here in Facebook somebody want to use salpeter. In Germany, salpeter is not allowed and not sold in the butcher supply store. You can get it in small amounts in hardware stores. I don't know for what. So it's not used in the food industry. Somebody mentioned on Facebook you have number 1 and number 2 readily available in Europe. I don't know Europe, I only know Germany, and they do not have it. I'm done with this subject. All I want to say yet is, if you want to watch my movies, you find me on the Eckehard, the German butcher, on YouTube. So one more time, in Germany they have 3 different kinds of salts. and that's always pre-mixed. You cannot buy nitrate by himself. So you can have 0.5% or 6% and or 9% nitrate in curing salt. And salpeter is not available for the sausage industry.